The fundamental way in which digitization affects the content market is because it makes content free-flowing. Now, because of that, we've been through 4 phases in the content market where we initially saw the unbundling of content, where music moved from albums to individual sales, and then we saw the creation of new kinds of content with new sources of supply coming in. And now we're at a stage where platforms that organize the various sources of content and understand the user needs and behaviors and gather data about the users are the most powerful players in today's digital content market. Now, platforms are so powerful because they capture a lot of data and also because they cross-subsidize across their various business models. So Netflix or Amazon, for example, could offer content for free but make money through merchandise because it's a retailer. Because of this, platforms have also started gaining a huge hold over the content market. The more they understand consumers, the more they're able to move back into production, as we see with Netflix and increasingly with Spotify. So what's increasingly going to happen is that platforms are, while taking the minimum risk, getting the maximum rewards out of this ecosystem. So regulators need to bring in academics, policy think tanks, and other startups and analysts, and regulators need to provide a platform for regulation where they use the data from the platform and bring this, convene this party of experts to analyze this data. And this is where I believe the World Intellectual Property Organization could also play an important role, being a global purveyor of how these standards are being permeated across different regulatory jurisdictions. It could convene a lot of the expertise around how this data should be analyzed. It could convene this. It could provide the standards that could be used consistently across different countries, and it could essentially work with governments to provide scale in understanding how to regulate these platforms.